Today, the leader we're going to invite here is loved by all, is a high-octane leader, a leader who inspires us for fitness and who has given us results and shown us that how fitness can be converted to sales mastery as well. This leader has been a top horse with us in less than 3 years. This leader has 16 plus years experience in real estate development with 3 major developers in India, Sri Lanka, Maldives, and now reaching records and breaking records in Dubai as well. To welcome this leader in the same way as Sachin is welcomed in the ground. His name is Ishfaq. So how do we chant? Ishfaq! Ishfaq! All right, thank you so much, Ishfaq sir. Very good morning to you and welcome to the altar of success. How do you feel being on the stage today?
Okay, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Apoorva, thank you very much, for this lovely introduction. But this is not the stage. This is my playground.
Excellent.
That's what I do day in, day out.
Sorry.
Seeing people around, you saying about me, cricket, fitness, but I'm a core real estate guy. That's what I do. That's what I love. So I love selling, real estate across. That's what I have been doing. Thank you very much for these opportunities. Let's roll on.
Excellent. So Ishfaq sir, my first question to you is something I'm sure you're very proud of as well. How proud are you to be a DAMACian?
On this topic, I can probably take a day to discuss this, how proud I am. I'm extremely, extremely proud to be a DAMACian. It's not only about the brand, DAMAC Properties. First it's about legacy. The group has been there more than 40 years. The properties vertical has been more than now 24 years. I always, when I go to agencies, I start my presentation like this. I tell them this: you love us or you hate us, but you are not going to ignore us. That's how I say everywhere across I go. If you go any micro market in Dubai, you go downtown, Business Bay, Dubai Canal, Sheikh Zayed Road, Soho, Dubai Harbour, Kudra Road, Dubai Land, you will see us everywhere. That's number one about this. Number two is the culture. I always believe in culture is very about in the company. I have never seen a guy who's on my next, I don't know where's Ashraf right now. You are tier 1, then there is your manager, then there is your manager's manager, then there is HOD. I have never seen, I've seen Ashraf replying to your messages, replying to your emails around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I don't see this anywhere in the companies. Atullah is here right now. He can vouch for this because he does most of the international road shows. Ashraf is always there. Throughout the night, he's available for him to approve anything, whatever is pending across. I don't think there's anywhere, like this. Then, in DAMAC, we have been building legacies. We are there across. If you travel across the world, you'll see DAMAC is well known. If you see other developers, you go across anywhere in the countries, they know DAMAC much better than, the presence of DAMAC is much better than across any other big developer in UAE.
Thank you very much, Ishfaq sir. Now, we all know that D for DAMAC and D for demanding, right? So DAMAC is a very demanding organization, though it's extremely rewarding as well. A very demanding organization. In this culture, how do you cope up with physical fitness and keeping up to your mental health?
Fitness and mental, clarity, these are not options anymore. We need to be mentally and physically fit so that every day when we come in for the work, we are active. Our mental should be clear, right? When we strategize anything, when we meet people, you need to look good if you are into this real estate, if you are in this industry. But let me tell you how I do tune up and shape up my mental and physical fitness. For physical fitness, I play cricket. That's my passion. That's what you said this, right? And I've been playing since my school days. It has given me, the cricket it's a team sport. It's not an individual sport like tennis, paddle tennis, or racket, the badminton. When you are in a team sport, you learn about human resources, which is people management. You learn about team management. You strategize your, positions, who is good for, we call it distribution of work. who's going to go forward in terms of football, if you like football, who's going to be striker, who's going to be midfielder, who's going to be winger, who's going to be goalkeeper. That's what, cricket has taught me. And physical fitness, it's very important because, if you're not physically fit, you cannot manage these things. As a team leader, as a sales leader, if I'm not fit, I cannot say my guys to be fit if I'm not leading that as an example, as a live example. And mental one is gym. I go to gym every day. Not every day, I'm lying. So probably 3-4 days a week, then I play cricket. But while going to gym, it gives me, you feel high on energy. It calms me down. It disconnects me from the work. That's where it is. I mean, as I said, these are not options anymore. Your physical fitness, mental clarity, they are very, very important. And because of these things, I think it has helped me to lead the team, being the sales leader who I am today, and putting that trust. The sports one also helps you how to trust the people in and around. If you are a sales leader, you need to trust your guys. You cannot do micromanagement left, right, and center. You need to give them trust to them. You need to give that space. That's when they're going to deliver for you. I think it's not an option, and cricket and gym has given me that physical and mental clarity.
Excellent. So, Ishfaq sir, we all know that success does not come easily, right? It requires a lot of sacrifices. If I may ask, and if okay with you, can you share certain sacrifices you have done to be where you are today with DAMAC?
It's better.
Sacrifices. Okay, let me put it like this way. I don't call them sacrifices. I've been in the industry for 16 years doing developer sales only. I genuinely love what I do. Sacrifices is like now, I don't know, it's a political, non-political. Sacrifices is like now in Gaza and Palestine, they are sacrificing to get the food or a shelter. That's a sacrifice, right? For me, it's not a sacrifice because I love doing sales, real estate sales. I love meeting people in and around. I genuinely love what I've been doing. That's why I've been doing 16 years day in, day out. And that's why I worked with only 2 companies, if you include DAMAC, only 3 companies in the last 16 years. But, when you say this, we are in a real estate game. When I say sacrifice, sometimes it's demanding. We need to be there. You have targets in hand. You need to run left, right, and center to meet those demands. But that doesn't mean we are sacrificing. But if you love your work, you want to excel in that, you need to adapt. You need to adapt quickly. You need to be agile. You need to be flexible. Then only it's going to happen. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. I always say this. We are lucky we are in Dubai. And we are in Dubai real estate. And we are in DAMAC properties. I'll tell you why. There is no other industry, no other place across the world wherein, you can come in a car or by a taxi in the morning, and in the evening, you will make that much money in a day. You can have a Lambo. I will not say Bugatti. You can at least have a Lambo or Ferrari with you. It can only happen in Dubai. It can only happen in Dubai real estate, and it can only happen in DAMAC. I'll tell you why. I'm from India. I know people in and around there probably net worth, CEO, everything. Here, you don't know who you are meeting. Any of you a guy, you get a French guy who's coming in, he's there in the office with a broker. You're saying, probably he'll buy 5 million, 2 million, 10 million. He ends up buying 100 million, 200 million. Your day is done. It's all, you make that money and it's all tax-free. This can only happen here in Dubai. This can only happen in Dubai real estate, which means this is the place, this is the industry, and this is the company where this can happen.
All right, now coming down to what our audience is anxiously waiting from your end, Ishfaq sir, is some tips and advices on how to be successful with DAMAC. Do more sales, grow, and make more and more money.
If people, they want to make money, it's easy, you have to sell. But let me tell you about DAMAC as a culture-wise. Anything you want to do in your life, you want to get married, you want to buy a house, you want to date someone, you want to buy a car, you want to make money, the rule stays the same. The ground rule stays the same. It says you need to have that commitment. You need to show that consistency. I call it 3D. It's called dedication, discipline, and determination. These 3 T's are very important in anybody's life, whatever you want to achieve. You want to do well in DAMAC, you want to buy a house, you want to buy a car, you want to travel along. In each and every aspect of this you need to show these things: commitment, consistency, dedication, discipline, and determination. But let me tell you about DAMAC. DAMAC earlier, who are here old enough, I'm Atala, we have started back in Park Towers. Why I'm saying this is, as a DAMAC, we were first around 2 billion company. Then we moved to a 6 billion company, which is around COVID time. Then we moved to in 20s, 26, 27 billion company. Then right now we are around 40 plus, 42, 45 billion company. And I believe in this, there's going to be DAMAC 2.0. That's my strong belief, and it's there. I'm telling you this. That DAMAC 2.0 is about being young, being fearless, and touching base now 65 to 70 billion worth of business in a year. So you see that gap, which was around 2 billion, 6 billion to 20 billion to 40 billion, now to 70 billion, which means we need to be ready. We should know what we are doing. Are we leveling up our skills every day? Are we adopting, accepting the system which is there every day? Are we flexible enough to move around the teams every day? That's going to be the key. You need to be flexible. You need to be agile. You need to level up your skills every now and then. That's only way you are going to do well. And let me give you my example. I mean, if you put one step towards the DAMAC is going to put around 10 steps towards you. That's how it's going to be. And DAMAC is the only company wherein you have this platform, there is a brand, there's an opportunity. If you show up every single day you show up, results are going to follow. That's how it's going to be. I probably was saying, 3-4 years, but I've been 6 years in and out in DAMAC. I have worked in other companies also. There are people in and around also who have gone out and they come back to the DAMAC. Then only you see the difference. What is the difference between DAMAC properties and the other companies in the system? I'll give you a small example. You're seeing this Guinness Book of World Records, 10 billion in a day, right? You know why we have been able to do this? Can anyone tell me? It's not easy to manage 10 bill a day business transaction without any glitch in the system. Why we were able to do this? Because we had systems in place. The app you see, 360 app, it's only because of this app you're possible to do these transactions smoothly across the world. Anywhere you can do the transactions and you can book the unit. If it's a simple manual token system, we cannot manage that volume. That's why as I said, it's going to be DAMAC 2.0. These things slowly. The first phase was what? The system build, which is there. The second for me is the office, which you see now, which is DAMAC 2.0. The third point is going to be what? You will see a lot of good projects coming in and around. When I say good projects, sellable projects. When I say sellable projects, wherein you can make money, everyone is going to make money. That's how it's going to be. And let me add one more thing about DAMAC. When I say a lot of things, DAMAC is the only company wherein your product range from 500 dirhams, 500,000, it goes up to 150 million. You will not see any other developer across anywhere. DAMAC is the only company where you will say maximum micro markets, real estate micro markets are captured. I discussed earlier. Downtown, Business Bay, Marina, Safu, Sheikh Zayed Road, Canal, Kudra Road, Dubai Land, you will see DAMAC everywhere.
Thank you very much, Ishfaq, sir. Quite encouraging. Let's give a hand of applause to him. Before I ask him the last question, which is very interesting. This year, with DAMAC, we have seen the lightning of Safa Gate in March. And we have seen the likes of DAMAC Islands 5 days back, right? How do you always carry this 24/7 smile on your face?
Nice questions there, but smile is free, correct? There are a lot of things in free. Walking is free. Gratitude is free. I think smiling is one of them. But let me tell you why. I'm in the company where the culture is good. As I said, the example of Ashraf, Atalla's case, I don't see anywhere where in the third tier, you are number 1, number 2, number 3, the top guy is engaging with the ground floor staff around 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m. He's there. He doesn't need to reply. Correct? You are managers, you are head of sales. But he is there to support you and guide you every now and then so that you are successful, so that you grow. That's number 1. And then I'm being lucky. I've been surrounded by good people. My team, channel partners, Ashraf, management, Amir and other guys who have been pushing me, supporting me, who have shown that believe in me. And that's where the results have been followed. And let me tell you last thing. I've been lucky enough. I've been surrounded by good people and I have a good team. I think that's the reason why I've been smiling always.
Excellent. Let's give a big hand of applause to Ishfaq, sir.
Dan?